Hello, my name is B, and I enjoy rune crafting. I've hit level 77 on my Iron Man account, and um, I wanted to share some optimization tips for solo Guardians of the Rift. I really enjoy optimization, so I've kind of tried to find everything that I can, and if you implement these tips, this game mode can feel very luck dependent on a lot if you're doing solo for the better rates and higher, higher reward, like potential, not potential, contribution, right? That's why you would do solo. Higher contribution, higher XP rates. It's way harder and it feels very luck based, but I promise you, as long as you have death runes unlocked, and even before that, if you're playing optimally, your win rate will be near 100. I think with death runes, it can become 100, even if you roll very low, and without, it's probably near closer to 90. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna try not to waste your time. In the description, I have all of the tips with timestamps of like when I talk about them. So if you need a visual or anything, information on it, yeah. So if you just want to read those, that's where it is. This video is just to help people. I don't want to edit it, so I'm just gonna be rambling and I'm gonna be playing, and I'll cut between whenever there's nothing happening. I'll try and make it entertaining, and yeah. But this isn't a super informative style, so all the information in the description, you can read it if you don't have time. Okay. So, my first tip is that if you're doing solo and you're not using NPC contact to repair your pouch, it's really important that you repair your pouch outside of your first game. So, take your Abyssal Pearls. Oh, I did not mean to. Whoops. Okay. Take your Abyssal Pearl and enter and talk to your guy to repair them. I wouldn't run to the Abyss. I would make sure that I set this up because this is so nice and it's just one Abyssal Pearl. Repair it. It takes a little bit of time, and I've already lost 5 seconds, so I'm just gonna leave to reset the timer. Actually, I actually lost 10 seconds. No, I didn't. I don't know. Anyways, it resets, and after 5 seconds, you can enter again, and you know that it's good because it'll say it in chat, or your plugin will appear, will say that you're good to go. Of course, I do have to talk about this plugin because it's important. Go into your plugin helper and make sure you have Guardians of the Rift helper. This plugin is so good. You can set it up to give you a notification whenever a portal spawns, which I highly recommend. And it also tells you an approximation of when the portal spawns and your amount of points that you have. And it also gives you highlights on the Guardians, a whole bunch of helpful stuff. Just download the plugin. Additionally, make sure that your tile indicators plugin is tile indicators is on, and like with these settings, I guess. Just make sure your destination and current tile are both shown. I guess you don't really need destination, but it's helpful. I think this is stock. Yeah. Yeah, this is stock. So you have to turn it on, and it'll show you where you actually are. If you aren't familiar with how like RuneScape players move, when you're running, you move 2 at a time, and this like tile is actually where you are, and it's helpful when you're trying to tick perfect stuff to know where you actually are, so you can get ready to click properly. Additionally, this is more of an optimization guide. So if you want a tutorial on how to actually do this game mode solo, this is not it. This is just to get more consistent and to get cleaner runs. To get a guide to do this solo, it is in the description. I think it is very well made. It's very highly edited. So you should go watch that and learn that and then come back here. Because this is just going to be small things that will speed up your games and make you more consistent. So there's a bit of a rollout that you should learn on how to start a game, because most guides, they don't actually take into consideration that you can place cells before the game starts, and that's because it's a new feature. They recently made Guardians of the Rift more consistent. You can never get double weak cell spawns at the start of a game, and you can never and you now have time before the game starts to put in batteries. This is actually why the game mode can be 100% consistent, because of those two things. So, make sure you have your pouch, make sure you have your chisel, and when you enter, you're going to do a couple things. You're going to grab your weak cell, of course, and you're going to grab your 10 on chart cells. You're going to run 2 weak cells to your front cell tile. And, of course, you're going to look at your true tile, and Whenever it reaches your destination, you're gonna wait 1 tick. So right here, reached 1 tick, and then move. And that will make sure that you're moving as fast as you can, while also not losing anything. So get your 2 cells in. You're then gonna craft your guardian. And then right here, you want this rightmost cell tile to be filled. And you're going to stand right here, like this, and it's going to push you through. The reason on why we get this cell tile is because when the Guardian gets to 60 energy, so Guardian power, once it gets to 60, all of your barriers get hit for half of their HP. This is reduced to 19 on your main barrier when this barrier is up. The reason for that, I actually don't think the wiki gives an explanation. It just says it's weird and it happens only with this rightmost tile. And I don't know why it's only the rightmost tile, but I believe it's because a basic weak cell thing only has 20 HP, and it takes it down to 1 HP, and that shatter can't break the barrier, so it goes down to 19 HP, and it does 19 HP in the same way that you, like, you know, it would do 19 HP to the main one, too. Don't know why, but it does. Make sure that this is filled is very important. When you're mining, you can figure out how much Guardian Fragments you need by, like, taking the amount that your Colossal Pouch can hold, and then, adding that with the amount of inventory space you have and multiplying it by 2. Or you can just leave between 35 and 40. I leave between 35 and 40 because I know it's 102 like showers I need, but it really doesn't matter. You'll have downtime if you're playing optimally to mine your extra last little bit of shards. You just need to make sure that you have an inventory to be able to get your first 2 batteries. Because you're always going to craft 2 batteries before you go into your first portal, and you'll always get the portal. You'll never miss it. I think I'm actually unsure if this the 35 to 40 rule still works with like the highest tier colossal pouch. I would just leave it like 45 or something. Mess around with it. You can figure it out yourself. Yeah. So once you've crafted, you're always gonna go into an altar, even if it's 2 bad ones. Always go into it because the guardian essence that you get from it is never diminished based on the tier of altar. And since you can never get a weak one, you're actually always going to have a use for your battery. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that barriers heal and upgrade in a weird way. If a barrier is upgraded, so right there it just went to a weak to a medium barrier. If it's upgraded, it will always take it to the newest tier's halfway HP point. So because it was weak and it went to medium, it went to the halfway HP point, and got upgraded. So that's why you always grab it. And you're always going to try and put your lower tier battery of the 2 that you get into the barrier, and the higher tier battery into the Guardian. If you end up with 2 mediums, or even a medium and a weak, that really sucks. You're going to have a hard game, but it's still very possible. You just have to play optimally, and you would try to put the weak into the barrier, and you could put the medium into the barrier too. I don't know. I'd really rather not make a medium Guardian, just because it is actually really bad. I actually missed out on some essence because I was talking and not thinking. When crafting your essence, it's important that you craft it tick perfect. So you craft and then you pull it out of your pouch and you click the altar in the same tick, and you'll craft it. Every single tick. You won't have to wait for it to be pulled out or anything. So here you see that it's low. This is actually probably unwise to do, but there's not that many enemies, so this is low. So I can click this, and you see it goes to halfway HP. Even though strong cells, I don't think strong cells heal 100. I know they don't heal 100, but it healed 83. So it's like a crazy amount to heal, right? And that's because it was upgrading. So you always want to upgrade it when it's low, or if you have the excess batteries. It's good to know how, like, the distance of each altar. So, like, I know an earth altar is going to be faster than a law altar because you have to run more tiles with a law altar. So I'm gonna do this one because I know it's gonna be faster. Here I'm actually gonna run and I'm gonna grab a medium cell. And the reason on why is because, especially when it's the south portal, when you leave the altar, you're going to arrive right at where the south portal spawns, or like right back at the start. And you can run into the portal almost always within time. And the couple of Guardian Fragments that you lose aren't enough to like make your breakpoints bad. And by breakpoints, I mean like when the game ends, if you have a level tier 50 or higher colossal pouch, or if you have like large, medium, small pouches, you'll have the shatter happen, and then you will wait for another portal, craft, and then portal every single time. And the same thing will happen for the next tier. However, there is a catch of like it will happen like that, and you will, but instead it'll be like shatter, craft, and then portal. Anyways, breakpoints are the most important thing, and you're gonna be fine if you lose out on that guardian, a couple of essence to hold the battery. And right there, I got some free barrier health I wouldn't have gotten otherwise, so it's definitely worth it. So here I'm gonna craft my overcharged, and that's gonna hit the barrier, and that would have lost me the run immediately if I didn't have that rightmost thing to make it only do 19 damage. So right here, I see this nature, and I think I can make this nature in time, so I'm going to upgrade this, and you're going to see it shoot up to half HP on a red, which is a lot of healing, and we're going to run into this nature. And we're going to turn this into a guardian. And normally the rule is like that you want to make an overcharged guardian if you ever have this hell. But that's just not the case there, because I can upgrade it, and now I'm, like, really chilling. Even though I have a backlog, because I was playing unoptimally, or I got unlucky, or whatever earlier, you're going to be fine, because you because of how it works. Because you upgraded it. And you have a lot of HP. Red berries have a lot. And it's going to slowly work through that backlog. And especially because the game's ending soon. I have plenty of time. So we're good. Another thing good to know is like how the distance of each one. But also which way you have to look. So like with Earth, it's always north. And with fire, it's always going to be southeast, and with nature, it's always going to be straight north, and with etc., etc. Also, this is actually very unfortunate. I might lose here. I'm going to place this to heal it, install, and then I'm going to craft my last inventory of essence. I just was talking, and I wasn't playing perfectly. But I'm going to craft my essence, and the reason of that is because I know... Oh, I know a full inventory of essence will actually complete the game here, so if the barrier lasts long enough and I don't leak too much essence, I should actually be fine. It's like kind of a Hail Mary. Like right now I'm leaking, so I actually have probably lost this. Whoops, I was talking a lot. But afterwards I'm going to show you a run of like putting this all into practice. So I'm out of fragments, so I'm going to go craft now. And at this point, I think it's just for the XP, because I actually I don't think I will win. Yeah. Sorry to make a tips video, and in that tips video fail the run. It's a little bit of a bad look, but we don't know. So I'm going to do this for XP, and then I'm going to hop out and reset it. Okay. So in this run, I'm actually going to put away my pouch. And I'm not even going to touch death runes. And of course, this won't have a 100% win rate, but I'm going to show you everything, like, put into practice to play as optimally as possible. And most people would consider this to be impossible, or like you need really good luck to make this work. But I'm going to show you that you don't need good luck. You just need to play optimally, and as long as you don't get really bad RNG, even if you don't have a pouch, even if you don't have high tier runes, you are going to be able to beat the game mode solo. So once again, you generally shouldn't try to beat the game mode solo if you don't have your pouch. And I recommend getting death runes first because it makes it much easier. But I am going to show you that it is possible as long as you're playing optimally. I know what it looks like. It looks like I just cut when I said I'm going to win because I lost the run and I'm doing another run. That's actually not the case. I got a call, and I'll play that clip now to prove that it's not a big conspiracy. 5 for this specifically, and right there I got a call, you see? So I had to leave the run. And I'm not recording that first bit over. So I'm yeah. I think I even have my time in the recording, so you can see that it's like 10 minutes after. I had to go help with like groceries. Yeah, so I'm not gonna have blood runes or death runes or a pouch. I should be preparing this. I may be making small mistakes in this app, which Sucks, but it's fine. No, I think I said I was gonna. I think I said before after I cut, I said I was gonna not talk too much. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna talk because I still want to like give my thought process because I hope this is insightful. 'Cause that's the goal of it, right? Also, small optimization. I'm gonna dragon spec and on like a tick of XP, so I don't lose anything. Because I forgot to. So yeah. I'm gonna disrespect the rule of like always leave at 35. And you should never do that. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I'm doing a weird thing where I don't have a pouch, and you probably have pouches, so near the time I said 35 or sooner, and don't stay till 20 like I am. 0.6 seconds per tick, and I need to do 25, so it's like I have 3 calculators open. What? 15 seconds to craft. So my time's very low compared to how it probably is for other people. Because I'm not running a pouch. Yeah. I shouldn't do that while I'm recording. Or that. I'm just stimming. Okay. Earth is nice. We'll use Earth. Depending on the next drop will depend if where I use this. You can move, by the way, immediately. There's no... You use 1 tick to use the altar. It looks like you stay there, but your true tile keeps moving, so... We're gonna use this on the barrier, since there's a nature one right here. So we can, like, barrier and then immediately nature rune. Oh my god, I need to give essence. That's a silly thing to mess up. Which way was this? I think it was... Yeah, it's west. Or east, I mean. What am I saying? So normally, the reason why I zoom in, by the way, like this, is because I don't play on, like, classic layout, which most people probably are. And I play on a full screen, which I'm probably gonna get flamed for, in the comments or whatever. But, it's just not where I was looking. But I play on this, and since my inventory's here, I like to zoom in, because, I like to zoom in because it makes it easier to do, like, the one-tick rune crafting. Since you click the pouch and then just move right over. Oh my god. I am, a little confused today, I guess. Need to get my essence. Oh man, that's 2 mistakes. I haven't gotten crazy luck or anything yet. I have time until the next board. So I made 2 mistakes so far. And I'm still probably fine. There I dropped 2 guardians at the same time. So we're gonna double make it strong. Which is definitely not preferable, right? We want an overpowered really badly. But here we might actually get an overpowered if we hit fire. But until you have like if you don't have death runes, right? If you think about it, you're not getting overpowers very often. Sometimes you need to make 2 strong. But here we're lucky, right? We get to repair this, which brings it up to full, and we immediately I am wow. This is impressive. I think I do need to keep up the pace, so I'm gonna pause this for inventory. And I'm gonna portal actually. The earth rune would have been nice, but right, so like I normally zoom in, so it's easier to click the rune patch and then immediately this, but I don't need to. Water runes are the best. So this is looking kind of dangerous, right? But I have both guardians, so the only thing we can do is repair. And I have time to repair. So let's repair it with a medium. And this is a bit of an RNG roll. We need to get something at least decent. Yeah, Earth is not bad. So we gotta repair this, and then we get an Earth. And we're gonna do something a little bit scary. We're going to take this Earth, and this is going to be a cell we hold on to. We're gonna try and turn this into a Guardian. Which is a bit of an interesting decision. The reason why I'm making it is because I want to upgrade that barrier. It's low enough where it's a bit worrying, right? We're gonna check the HP now to make sure that everything's okay. And if push comes to shove, we will. If push comes to shove, we're going to throw it into the barrier. But otherwise, we're chilling. Because okay, we're now gonna turn this into a thing. And then we'll grab the... Actually, we're gonna run a weak, and then we're gonna grab this medium. So... Well, we're gonna check. We might drop this weak. Yeah, we're gonna run a weak. An Earth one is pretty good. We're gonna go Barrier first, and then Essence, and then Earth. I don't think this is enough to trigger the shake. We might not make it, but that's okay if we don't. Just thought to not even depositing that. Okay, there we go. This is what we needed. And you know, depending on the next, we might go to place this now, depending on how safe we want to play it, and like depending on the next altars. So like if the next altars are good, otherwise it looks fine. We have 2 guardians. I don't think we actually would have been able to make it. Also, remember to have a Varrock's chestplate and maybe a Celestial Ring. I actually don't have any Stardust in my Celestial Ring right now, but yeah. What is this? We're gonna wait. We could go mine, but we're just gonna stay here. We're gonna wait. Normally I'd recommend just throwing it and like, or not throwing it, putting it in and going because you have Death Runes, so like your chance of low rolling is pretty low. But this is a show you have a 100%, right? So this is slow. It's bad for XP kind of, but the reason why I'm waiting is because you know this is gonna heal the same amount anyways. We can replace this with a medium. Do we want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. That's my thought. If this is bad, then we're gonna craft. Yeah, it's bad. I know we have time. So I'm gonna do this. I don't really want to throw in this essence until I need to. The shake will be scary. Let's see if there's good altars. Okay, fire's gonna be really nice here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw this heal. I should have probably done this heal before. I know it already is healing. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. And right here, we're about to go into the mid-game skill check. Those guys are about to die. So, have this overcharged. And this overcharge is going to be used to mitigate that. We're gonna immediately build a new strong. I don't have enough essence. I'm gonna need more inventory, I think. And that's just kind of guesstimating based on experience. Ooh. Risky. No, not worth. For some reason, I thought I could build. I was thinking about running up to that fire altar if I could. Because I could have got a new overcharge and then gun portal. But this is fine. It's 50% HP, so that's fine. As long as we don't let them snowball, right? As long as we keep up with this skill check. Grab an inventory slot. Craft 2. Earth is strong. That's pretty nice. We're gonna make a strong guardian, because if we don't, they're going to start snowballing, and it's going to be a race. And I just don't think without the pouch I can race really easily. And you'll notice that the guardians are kind of lazy. Like, that guy just teleported back. Like, he doesn't want to do work that bad. So, a bit unfortunate. We're gonna grab the strong to keep this up. We know the next portal will probably win the game if we craft. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it will. If not, then like the rest of our essence might be able to finish off the game. So I'm just gonna craft an inventory since I have time. And that's a fire, so that's gonna really really expedite the process. These guys are full HP, so we're just gonna throw this immediately into the barrier. We're at the point where we just can chill and craft whatever and do whatever, and it's pretty hard to lose because we got past the skill check pretty easily. We're kind of racing, actually. They're snowballing a little. We lost a guardian. I think we have HP. Depends how much essence this gets us to. We actually might need another inventory. If we do, then this might actually be close. Ooh, it's looking close. Okay, we're gonna have to race. There's just not much we can do about it. Maybe we can get that overpowered and build a guardian. Will that buy enough time? Yeah, probably will. Maybe we just start crafting, honestly. We can't wait for another portal. It's just not possible. This won't get me yet. I need to mine. Let's try mining, and if we leak under, we lose, but I don't think we will. It's a bit of a gamble. Let's go 20. We're hoping for a fast altar, like a very fast one. Chaos is not bad. Depending on the HP on the barrier, we're gonna make a decision based off that. Do we need to repair it? No. We go now. We race. We're still 88, nothing leaked. This should be fine. Yeah, so not easily, quite close. We actually had to end up racing. But there, that should be the one. It's not! Huh. Oh no. This is why you definitely need to run a rune pouch. I think if I lose this, I still prove my point. But, huh. I made a risky call, and I thought I knew the breakpoints enough. It looks like I didn't. This is gonna be faster. I think. And I think I have HP on the barrier, and I don't think I'm gonna leak. There might be enough where it starts leaking. Ah, it looks fine. I don't know. I mean, that was mechanical. Like, that was a failure. I could have probably upkept for a little bit longer, but it actually looks like it's fine. There we go. But, like, that wasn't crazy RNG or anything. It was just smart play, and I got a little bit of RNG that they didn't leak here. But yeah. That's my, those are my tips to have a nearly 100% win rate. I'm gonna craft this for the rune crafting XP and deposit my runes. You just watched like an hour-plus long video about Guardians of the Rift? What's wrong with you? But, I hope that you find this helpful. I said this was gonna be concise. It ended up not being concise. That's my bad. I'm gonna do my reward polls just for fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't subscribe if you want more content like this, because if you look at the history of this channel, I upload random shit. I don't upload RuneScape very commonly. It's more of my one of my more common games, but I don't upload it super commonly. I really do whatever I want. So if you want more content like this, don't subscribe. You might get it, but you probably won't. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.